use RIP routing protocol. Remember how I told you how to use RIP routing protocol? You need to use RIP routing protocol. You need to add every single network that are connected to this router. Same for this router. And on each router you need to use RIP routing protocol. If you don't add this, you won't be able to send a packet from this device to this device. Okay? For example, now this is for you. You need to design it. There is we don't have any network address. You can use any network address. Well, remember last time, this network was 192.168.0.0. Yeah. This network was 192.168.1.0. So you can use any network address, any valid network address. Here there's no specification. We are not asking you to use any specific IP address. It's really up to you which IP address you're gonna use. But you need to know how to assign to the router. Okay? So last week I showed you, like, you're gonna click on a router, you're gonna click on CLI, and you're gonna start your configuration. You need to follow the command that you have. Sorry, I need to end it. The command that you have in your book. I'll show you which command I'm talking about. Let me bring my book. All right, on chapter 11, we have a list of the router configuration. We'll tell you all the commands that we can use to configure router. This is the list. I'm expecting you guys at least to memorize these commands here. Enable, configure terminal, interface configuration, all this, you need to memorize it, okay? And by doing it, you would remember it. Okay, there's no point for me doing it because last week I've showed you how to do it. Now, I will leave you with this topology. If I will sit here, but I will let you do it. And if you have any issue, you know how to configure it?
I not attend class.
Ah, you didn't attend the class.
I didn't.
I will do only one network. Okay? I'll show you how to do it. Alright. Now, let me start with this. Let me close that. We will start with this network, okay? I'm gonna click on this router. All right, I will start with the keyword enable. It's already there, but you should remember it. Enable is the first keyword. Configure terminal, enter. Now, we will start with fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, so we're gonna use interface fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, now we need to assign any valid IP address for that network. Okay, IP address 192.168.0.100. This is the default gateway. All right, space subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Why? Because this is a class C, so I'm using the default subnet mask for that. Enter. No. Shut down. Enter. Okay, and now we should end. I need to write it somewhere here. 192.168.0. Was it 0? This would be handy for us to know which network is it, okay? So for this one is this network. Alright?
Actually, I think you're putting the 1.0.
Oh, is it? Yes, you're right. So my bad. Then here we're gonna 1.0. Okay? Now we need to configure PC. We click on a PC, open a desktop bar there, and IP configuration. we need to assign a valid IP address to this PC in order to ping from PC to the router. So I'll use 192.168.1.10. Alright? Subnet mask, default gateway. It's important to put the router interface 192.168.1.100. Close it and close that one. Let me verify the connectivity from here to there. That's already there. Now we're gonna open command prompt and we're gonna ping it. 192.168.1.100 and we have a reply. You need to do this on every single device wherever you want to ping. So you need to do every single interface connected to the router. You need to configure it with the IP address. Okay? So this is the basic stuff, and then we need to configure again here to there and here to there. You need to assign network address to that one. Okay, so for example, if we need to assign an IP address to serial interface, again I'll bring this one here. We will use the network address of 10.0.0.0 for this network. Okay, now we need to configure this router here. Again, select CLI. You can do it either ways, from here or from here. You select the interface you want to assign IP address to. It's already on, and we need to set a clock rate. You can set the clock rate to this one, and you need to assign a valid IP address. Remember, this is a network address. For network address, we cannot use it as a valid IP address. So we're gonna use 10.0.
No.
It's not typing. 10.0.0.1. Okay? Subnet mask and close. We need to do the same thing on this router but using different valid IP address, because remember here we need only 2 IP addresses. One here and one there. So what are you gonna do? We're gonna do the same thing. And we're gonna use 10.0.0.2. Alright? Click OK. Now you need to do every single again for this interface on each router. You can do that, you can practice on this, and you know how to configure a PC with an IP address. Click on the PC, click on desktop, IP configuration, and you need to assign a valid IP address there. Alright? You can practice on it, and if you have any doubt, let me know and I'll try to help you with that. Alright? For now I just need to catch up with the rest, okay?